Hey everybody, we are on our journey. Once again, we're coming through Connecticut. We are in Newton, right?
Newton, yes.
Newton, Connecticut. We are on the campus of the Fairfield State Hospital. Okay, this was home of how many patients?
4,000.
4,000 patients. Series of tunnels underneath the campus where patients were moved. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful building. Look at that. Look at that clock tower. I have a thing for clock towers in case you guys haven't noticed yet. But there's a series of tunnels underneath. We had over... this place closed in 1996, I believe. 95.
And in I think it was 91 or 92, the movie Sleepers.
Oh, with Kevin Bacon.
With Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon, the movie Sleepers was filmed here. So we're kind of hanging out, checking this place out. Definitely. Hey, Bridget, thank you for telling us to stop by here. Yes, we made it. Great recommendation. So we're gonna drive around a little bit, give you guys a little bit of tour, and then we're gonna get out and walk, take some pictures, see what we can find. Yeah, Tom Patton, you definitely need to be checked into here.
That looks like probably day room.
Yeah, that was probably like a day room, observation room. Kim says we're in her backyard.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim. Wow, beautiful architecture. Beautiful campus, very, very well maintained. You're not allowed to go into any of these buildings. A lot of them are posted that states that we can't go more than 15 feet away from the building. So, it's kind of cool. A lot of these old buildings that are here are beautiful. I mean, they appear to be in some decent condition. Wear and tear over the years. This closed in 1995. As you can see, it says please keep back 15 feet from the building at all times. So, this is just, another part of, history. Kim says she could tell us stories about this place. Boy, everybody's got stories about this place.
Contact if anyone can get us into this place. I want in.
Yeah, Chris, it is. It's a great building. Oh wow, Noni, we're the next town over from your backyard. That's so cool. We have so many friends that are from this area that we didn't realize. And look, this is beautiful. Look at that tower. I would love to get inside of these walls. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. And the home of probably some very interesting stories over the years. But we love doing this off-road stuff, and sharing our little off-road adventures with you. I mean, look at this place. My gosh. Look at the old lead windows. Trees growing out of the rain gutters. I mean, it's been closed for white, so. Oh, they're going to be tearing it down, Bridget said.
No.
Wow.
Oh, man. This is history.
Yeah, Chris, that's a great idea. I'll do that. This is...
I want a picture of that tree. That tree's amazing.
I can't do pictures when I'm doing video.
I know. I'll screenshots.
But this is, I mean, what an awesome, awesome building. Architecture is very, very nice. Sad to hear that they're going to be tearing it down.
Yeah, oh my God. Look at this doorway. Look at the architecture of that doorway.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of symbolism right there in that granite and in those doorways of what it means. what they mean. You know, there's symbols in architecture mean things. So it's interesting. What a beautiful, beautiful campus. The municipal building actually is right across the street from here, so Municipal Works. But it is Sunday, so there's nobody around. But this is a rather large campus. It looks like some of the buildings, you know, were refurbished to be used for different things. And, you know, that's great that they were repurposed as such.
And then loop around this way so that...
State police occupy some of these buildings. Interesting. But yeah, I mean, great grounds. It's nice to see that they kind of refurbished a lot of the land. Chris said she sees a ball field over there. I saw a soccer field on the other side. You know, but it's nice that they took some of these buildings and repurposed them. Look at that tower. That is so cool. But it's just amazing to be able to drive through here and kind of see what's going on.
Right past in front of this building.
And looks like they're doing some construction work over here.
It's a child safety zone.
So it must be a school area, maybe?
Well, there is a field over there, so maybe this is actually being used as a school or something. There's power in it.
I agree. People suffered in these areas like this.
The energy is,
yeah, it's nice to see when in your area, Susan, like you brought up a point where they're refurbishing these buildings, you know, and it's nice to see that some of the buildings were actually repurposed, which is amazing, and modernized on the insides to be used, because it's horrible to tear things down. This is a youth academy here. Yeah, that's a good idea, Chris. Yeah, we've met with a lot of, you know, county boards and police departments and brought us through. But look, you know, it's nice to see that they repurpose these buildings. They're utilizing some of them. That's great. You know, even though there was some tragedy here, and you know, it wasn't a really good place probably for the people who were residents here. But it's nice to see that they're they're restoring these buildings and keeping, you know, this part of history and this architecture.
Get a good look at that
with
tower.
You know, the people that are here. I'm zooming in as we go. I could zoom in while we're live on the tower. Just amazing, you know.
Wow.
This place is really beautiful, and you know, the energy here. You know, like when you go to a lot of mental asylums and things like that, the energy is really, really crazy bad.
And it's strong.
You know, you have a lot of strong energy here, but you really don't have that sense of dread as you do when you.
Actually,
you know,
there's a good amount of that.
You know, but it's not that overwhelming feeling that you get sometimes when you come into places like this. So, you know, we're gonna, you know, continue this little drive through over here, and then we're gonna take some pictures. And yeah, we love to find these beaten off the road places. You know, if there's one thing Chris and I are really, really good at, it's finding these hidden gems. And you know, it's funny, we popped it up on our list, and then Bridget said, hey, you know, you're only minutes away from where you're having lunch, why don't you go there? So thank you, Bridget, for, you know, pointing it out to us, and we're happy that we were able to get through here and to come here. This is really a great side stop and beautiful history. Just some of the things that we, you know, we're reading, you know, while we were having lunch. Just trying to figure out, you know, what some of these things are, what had happened here, you know, what the buildings are, and history on this. So, I mean, it's just a beautiful, beautiful campus. I mean, if you saw this from the road, you would think it's a college campus or, you know, a boarding school.
Looks like that's going to be a community center back there.
Or whatever, you know, and that's awesome. You know, that they just, the grounds are so beautiful. It's not down, you know, ripped up and torn up, and, you know, there's people walking their dogs here and out for a little stroll, and, you know, it's just amazing. You know, what a beautiful campus. And, you know, like I said, if you were to just look at this from the road, you'd be like, wow, that's like a college campus, or you know, a boarding school. But no, this was home of, you know, the mentally ill, mentally disturbed. You know, there was a lot of experiments done here, I was reading, and things of those natures. There is a series of tunnels that runs under the campus, and that's how the patients were moved. They were moved through this series of tunnels underneath the campus to appointments, etc. I'm going to swing over to this side so we can see.
Oh, did you see the front of that?
You made me turn.
Shit, sorry.
But, you know, just wow. I would love to get in to know what the layout of these properties, of these houses were, these buildings were, what they were in the day. If these walls could speak, I bet you there's one hell of a story here.
They say,
you know, this is just a beautiful campus, and you know, we're glad to bring you along with us.
Loop around.
So we're gonna loop around a little bit, probably get out, do some walking, take some shots, take some pictures. We'll be sure to share them with you.
It's cold.
You know, it is cold. It is cold. But, you know, we're going to walk around and see what we could find. Try and turn the camera around again as we come through here. You know, there's, you know, some other sides. Like I said, see, people are just out walking their dogs. It's a beautiful place.
I have to pull back in.
You know, they've left the, you know, the buildings are there. And, you know, we were able to just kind of cruise around through here. The ground's amazing. And
still quite well upkept.
Bridget said when you used to be able to come into here, you could see the padding of some of the walls in some of the rooms, and it was very chilling. Hey Bradley, that's pretty cool that they're restoring a building like this for a community college. It appears that a lot of these buildings were repurposed here for many different things, and that's awesome. You don't want to lose these pieces of architecture that are definitely part of the local history. And you know, this is just a beautiful, beautiful campus. You know, as we're coming back into it, we'll give you one more shot. It is the Fairfield Hills campus, and you know, just beautiful, 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 beautiful. Going to definitely do a little bit more research on this area and on this property, and Bridget will definitely be in touch. You know, see what what kind of information you have on this, and thank you so much for reminding us to stop here. So we'll catch you all later. We're going to go explore. Have a great day, and we'll see you later.
Love you all.